Welcome everyone to the Kuat channel. Let's talk MOLLE panels. I'll start over. That was awful.
That's good. Just keep going.
I'm Craig here with Kuat.
I'm Tom.
Joined here with Tom, and today we're going to talk about MOLLE panels.
Definitely.
Before we get started, what is MOLLE panel? What does it stand for?
Well, you have that description, right?
Yes, I'm sure you all want to know. MOLLE panel stands for Modular Lightweight Load Carrying Equipment. And it was invented about 20 plus years ago.
Okay. Where did you get that info?
This is right from Built Right Industries.
Okay.
So they are one of the leaders in designing MOLLE panels for trucks, whether it's on a rack system or in the bed of the truck.
Okay. So they make their own?
They make MOLLE panels. But the system isn't really that old relative.
Okay.
And we're here to talk about all of our different MOLLE panels that are compatible with the Kuat IBEX.
Correct. Yep. We can start with this small one. So our IBEX, like in our previous video, we talked about the different configurations that you can, put your IBEX in. So we have a full height version that's about the height of your truck cab, and then a lower height version with the same IBEX that meets about halfway up your cab. But we have various MOLLE panels that fit the different types of trucks, the different configurations you're going to put your IBEX in. And this is one of the MOLLE panels that we carry. This is actually the mid-height narrow. So what this does is this mounts on the side of your IBEX. These little tabs here go on the inside, and you're able to mount those to the T-channel on the inside portion of your IBEX. So everything is flush, on the outside. But this narrow one is nice because it allows you to mount some accessories to it, but then still have side access into your bed. If you need to reach in and grab some gear and pull that out, you can, but still mount accessories to the side. So
and you can stack in a few of those, I believe.
Well, you can. The neat thing about it is that you can, it's a narrow thing, so you can add 2 or 3 of them, or we're going to show you here in a little bit, there's, of course, a full panel, that'll expand that whole thing. So yeah, go ahead and pull that up.
Let's talk this. So, on to this point, if you want to keep that full height system for the IBEX and run your gear all the way along the side. Maybe on this side you don't want to have access. You kind of want to block it off.
Right.
That is where this panel comes in.
So it depends on what you want to carry on your truck and what kind of access you want into the bed. So that'll determine what MOLLE panels you want for your IBEX system. They are super durable, so we make these out of aluminum. What type of aluminum was it? Do you remember?
It's 5052 aluminum.
Okay, 5052 aluminum. And then we use a really good premium powder coat on the outside of it as well. So it's really durable to start with, but if you beat this thing up and run it up next to a tree, scratch the powder coat off of it, that aluminum material is still going to last. It's not going to be a rusty mess, after a while.
And then all these different spots, I think we give the end user just creative freedom on what they can mount and where to mount it.
With these panels, it's also important to note that there is a top and a bottom to this panel. I mean, this is noted in the user guide, like when you get these and you install them on your IBEX.
It can be subtle, but...
It can be subtle, yeah, but I mean, if you notice, there's a flat section and then it kind of curves back into the bottom. So this is the top of that MOLLE panel, and then this is the bottom.
The bend at the bottom.
The bend is at the bottom. You can physically install these upside down, but they're meant to be installed this way. So just an interesting thing to note, that when you're putting these on there is a top and a bottom to your MOLLE panel. The design is really cool, but it's intentional. It was made this way on these panels, so it is compatible with most aftermarket accessories you're going to put on there. Even on the larger panel, Craig, you were going to describe a...
Yeah, let's talk Max Tracks, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that.
That is a very popular accessory, and what we have configured on our full height MOLLE panels, if you can see here on these little holes.
Oh, okay, so these out here like that.
Yes, these we have designed to work with the OE Max Tracks hardware. So you don't have to then get the traction pads and then buy an aftermarket mount. You can go ahead and mount the hardware that comes with it right on this panel. And these are specifically lined up to fit the max tracks, which I think is really cool.
Very cool. So as you're looking at these and as we bring them out, so this is the narrow for that lower height configuration. This is the full height.
This is the full height
full height,
configuration.
full MOLLE panel. So if you're going cab height and you want all the accessories on the side of your truck, this is the one you want to go with.
Yep. A lot of options to mount both on the outside and the inside. So really you can utilize this system.
Definitely.
One last MOLLE panel. And so these come to fit all of our different IBEX SKUs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. So no matter what truck you have, or no matter what IBEX system you have for your truck, we have MOLLE panels that'll fit for that.
Now what's this MOLLE panel?
Ooh, okay. So this MOLLE panel goes up kind of next to the cab, actually. It goes between the two crossbars that sit kind of up next to the cab and allows you some really good mounting points kind of on the inside of your truck all the way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about being able to take the gear that you want into the backwoods, and this gives you more options to carry more of those things that you need.
Clicks in right here on the sides of the IBEX, and then it's cut here so you're not obstructing your back glass. So
and this comes with our crossbar setup, correct?
It does.
Okay.
You can
Explain that if you would.
Well, you can buy this individually if you
Okay.
didn't want the crossbar kit, but this panel comes with our crossbar kit, which includes 2 pair of risers that allow you to take the crossbars in the IBEX system and bump them up, I think 2 to 4 inches of different configurability.
Yeah, so it'll sit just up above your cab height. Right now, everything is in line with your cab. And if you buy that riser kit that comes with those riser feet and this front MOLLE, it'll bump those crossbars up a few inches to give you the ability to add accessories that may hang over your cab.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to carry a canoe or a kayak, or if you have a rooftop tent that folds out over the cab, this will give you a little more space.
Mm-hmm. All of these accessories and information, don't forget to visit kuat.com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and watch our video on the configurator too. The configurator is a neat way to build all of this on your truck and visually see what it looks like, and then go from there. So yeah.
I did have a question from our last video. We had one from the Overland Duck. He was asking, do we make MOLLE panels for Gladiators?
Oh yeah, okay. So the Gladiator is a pretty cool setup when you put the IBEX on there. We have a SKU specific for the Gladiator. It's a little boxier than the other one, so it's a little more vertical setup. But yeah, we have the same accessories, same everything.
Yeah, specifically designed just for the Gladiator. So, the Overland Duck, we've got you covered.
Definitely.
Well, that's all I had on our segment on MOLLE panels.
Okay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that button.
All right, thank you.